We're talking about terrorists in Nigeria. Terrorists in Nigeria can only be eradicated during this Tinubu's time if only Tinubu and the governors, the services are ready for them. If they are still saying that repentant terrorists, they will integrate them back to society, terrorism will increase. Full blown. America cannot help us in getting rid of all of this. When they brought America, as America is not interested in terrorism, what they are interested in is different. And what they are interested in is change of government. That is the area where Tinubu have not really gotten it. That is the area why I will tell you that the president of America is in the crisis of Tinubu's second term. Nevertheless, we are the problems of our insecurity. Until the government realizes that killing is the answer of terrorists, that is when this bandits terrorism will end. But you are still pampering them, giving them Bible to soar and say that they will not go back to it. Such governor is making a big mistake. And any states that give repentance to Boko Haram keeps Boko Haram alive. That is the campaign. It's giving the campaign of keep Boko Haram alive. And that will continue to threaten our security. So meaning that to get rid of Boko Haram will continue to increase if the government is not doing the needful by one Boko Haram, one bullet. That is the answer to Boko Haram. So Boko Haram can end today if the government is ready to end it today. Boko Haram will increase if the government is not ready to do the needful. The needful, if you go to Monte anything, it will not help Boko Haram. What will help Boko Haram is our bullet. Drone. That's how we end it. Prayer will only give support. So, to help Boko Haram is in the hand of the government. Blue economy is going to do better. Then there will be fraud. Blue economy can change the Nigerian system, change the Nigerian economy completely. If only the government wants it to happen. So this time is numbered. But the point is, they're supposed to have arrested him, they're supposed to have caught him, but they are still afraid. Do anything for Boko Haram, nothing will happen. But by the time we started living there, what they want to do in coming months towards the election, if they don't do what is needful now, every state must act. This is not one particular state now. Every state governors must act. Nollywood artists, let them begin to pray. Hatred among themselves. Devil wanted to penetrate them. They must be very prayerful, because a lot of them are in one society or the other, making covenants with mammon, making covenant with spirits. So if they are conscious of themselves and get closer to God, that is the only way they can survive and do things, greater things. Fuji wishes positions. Let them pray that we don't see anybody involved in any accident. Let all of them pray and pray for themselves. Let them pray for themselves. Because like Pasoma, Oshupa, currency, Shefi Alao, you must be very careful so that they will not be betrayed. They will not be betrayed. Adeleke, they will not be betrayed. Then hip-hop artists, let them pray so that nothing happens to anyone in there. Then climatic condition is going to still cause a lot of problems at the world at large, very serious problems. That it will even bring a virus in the next 2 years, climatic condition, and it will cost government a lot of money. Stock will increase. Anybody who invest in First Bank stock, Fidelity Bank, MTN, they will go up in couple of months. Tax. Nigeria is going to face this tax palaver, and there's going to be EFCC running, reviewing, doing so many things about this taxation. Nigerian government is going to change the scope of taxation. Social media, Nigerian government is going to bring a law out. They are going to promulgate a law on social media for their own selfish end. Agriculture, climatic condition will cause problems in agriculture and bandits. So let the government do something about this so that we don't see food scarcity next year. Refinery, let there be more refineries except Dangote refineries. That is the only way Nigerian you can buy petrol for 450, 480. With this Dangote 700, 600, Dangote will not pay petrol to 200. And if you have 3-4 people now, see our petrol will go to 250, 300. So there's every tendency to bring petrol to 300. And Nigerian oil, that is crude oil, will be worn out in the next 10 years. The quality will not have much quality again. Then health. Chicken will become, there is a sickness that will be coming from chicken as from November, December this year. And apart from this, 2028 is not shut down, but there will be a big noise globally of a virus disease. That they will quickly caution it for it not to spread in 2026. That's for that. Then the Oyo kidnappers. Honestly, the government can remove those children within 24 hours. But there is a secret behind it. Sharia law. They want to introduce Sharia law in Nigeria. So we want every state to accommodate Sharia law, and that one will not work at all. Nigeria will kick against this. Tinubu and Shetima. Some people are telling Tinubu not to drop Shetima. Tinubu cannot decide. And part of the things that America is going to use to negotiate is to remove Shetima. But for Tinubu to remove Shetima, it will block his second term at risk. For him not to remove him will also be a kind of, it's going to be a very dangerous strategy. Emirs want Shetima to stay. North wants Shetima to stay. And also, Tinubu must wake up. His second term is not 100%. Despite the fact that he has all the governors by his side. And Atiku, the election is between Atiku and Tinubu. Obi should wait for another time. Obi doesn't see what is happening in the NDC. He doesn't see the game plan. Obi doesn't see it. They just put Obi into the center of the river. They play high politics for Obi. They want him to sing politically. Obi should wake up, open his eyes properly. But the election is between Tinubu and Atiku, and notwithstanding, the Northerners will decide. Forget about the south, southwest, southeast. Whoever the Northern tour wants will be the one to make. They will be the one to make whoever will become the president. And I can tell you this, as the Lord says, that Tinubu second term is still uncertain. Still uncertain. Free and fair election, no. Free and fair. Tinubu, they might go for second, they might go for runoff. On the free and fair, and they go for runoff, Tinubu should forget it. And the INEC chairman, Nigeria will work, they will fight him. They will carry the sacrifice because of him. And they will curse him. Nigeria will be angry. And see what the issues are. Where Nigeria these prayers, where Tinubu must know that something is wrong, is that if they started making the announcement, what it will have, if it's different from what INEC is saying, let's say there will be no state of emergency or inconclusive that can bring an interim government to come in. So let us watch on this. Very, very important. NFF send away Chile and Eric Shelley, send him away. He doesn't have law for Nigeria to carry cup. If you want to carry cup in the next Nations Cup, what is happening in the world now? Football have changed. Build a new Super Eagles. His order cannot carry cup. So Eric Shelley cannot carry cup for Nigeria. Where you are putting him now to go and push, if they qualify, let them pray so that they can qualify, because his order does not give victory. And besides, I am telling you the honest truth. They will not carry the cup. They will not. So the NFF election that is coming up for next month, I don't know who was on the contest with Uzo. Uzo is still going to be there. He's the best person, and you still make Nigeria proud, as said by the Lord. Then Somalia, let them work once against attack. They want to attack the president, and the president there will not want to go for another election. Haiti election will not be conducted in October, because the gang, they will do everything to humiliate the country, to humiliate them. Then CAF, crisis is coming in CAF, and they are going to indict Patrick Osope. If you want to spend money, use that money to keep those children alive, their future alive. It's better than the money you wanted to waste. So what happened in Oyo State is just pure politics, and there's too much of politics that play in Oyo State, and too much politics between Alaafin and Olubadan, and there's no way Olubadan and Alaafin will align. There's no way. So that is for that. Then Israel and Iran, Netanyahu is just using that Israel-Iran war to keep himself in the office, and nobody will vote in Netanyahu now. If there's going to be proper election, Netanyahu will suffer a setback, except it involves America. Opposition is about to take over, and Netanyahu should be waiting for jail. Netanyahu will be prosecuted. Then Ukraine-Russia war. Ukraine go and step down. Russia will still take your land. On any land they want to take, whatever they want to take from you, they will still take it. So go and sit down and let's leave that. Telecommunications. Well, there will be new telecommunications, and one telecommunication will change its name, and one telecommunication might be phased out, then there will be review of data, tariff, and so many other things will change in the telecommunication industry. So it's going to be a tougher time for our telecommunication industry. Customs changes is coming in customs, and there are several corruptions that is in customs. Then mineral resources in Nigeria, our mineral resources can get us whatever we want in Nigeria. It's only that our government are not ready to use our resources to get us all what that we want. Our resources can do us, can make us proud, can take care of all our needs in this country. Initiate this forest guard and the hunters. Stay inside the bush is not for military. It's for the hunters. Make it official. Every state should have hunters and forest guard. Let there be a central leader for the forest guard that will monitor this. Don't use forest guard for selfish interest, because some people will use it for their own selfish interest. Let the government recognize the forest guard. Then the Senate. The Speaker of House of Assembly will not come back again. The Senate President Apkabio will not be Senate President in the coming dispensation. Senators are handling with Apkabio. There are policies that some senators will not get, they will get angry with Apkabio. The Senate is divided, and there is going to be competition between the Senate and the House of Reps. They will disagree on some policies. So let's wait for it, and let them pray that they don't lose anybody in the grey chamber, in the Senate and House of Reps. Then Delta State, Cross River, they must be very careful. Delta State, Cross River, Edo State, they must be very careful. Let them pray for success in their coming election. Like the Cross River State now, it will be betrayed. He will struggle. The election will not be so smooth. He will struggle if Anton is going to win second time. Delta State is going to be fire for fire. And no governor, I'm not saying coming back for second time. Vote buying, 10 million of UFCC, they will carry the whole people that will vote. And if AFC is going to be effective, then meaning that the election of that day will be null and void. Because nobody will win without buying votes. And Nigeria are ready to sell their conscience. And they are ready to buy, to collect money. And politicians will even corrupt them. So you will arrest thousands of people that will vote. So let them go and do it in law. Let them live law. Let them put inside bill. Let them put inside constitution. That law will not stand. Heathrow Airport. Let them watch against gunshot or explosive. France, let them watch, and Germany, Belgium, let them watch so well. Let them watch Lagos Expressway like the road. That's all. I will tell you that when it is not too well, like what other pastors say or somebody normally say somewhere, 1 minute it is well, 1 minute it is well, when it is not well. I will not join, I will not be, if Tinubu is my friend today, I will tell him the right thing. I won't deceive him that if need be, let him go wear khaki and boots. Let him go inside bush. Who is on the security of Nigeria? Tinubu. Is Tinubu's right to carry gun, to wear uniform, and go inside bush to defend us? Because at the beginning he said that, don't pity me. That is the statement. So it's important that Tinubu must defend Nigeria technically, spiritually, physically, economically, spiritually. Let Tinubu wear army uniform and Is a commander in what? Commander in chief. Right? That is the chief of commander in all his activities, regardless of his age. I don't want to be like one person who says, is it the duty of Tinubu? Oga, you have to withdraw that statement. It's Tinubu's business. It's Tinubu's business to wear that uniform, carry artillery, a big man missile, or bomb, and lead the Nigerian army. Then that's what we call the president. We see them wearing uniform now. Let them wear uniform and lead us inside the bush to look for the children. As the they will follow, the other services will follow. So it's back in this business to look for the children. You must wear a uniform and enter that bush because that's a part of the responsibility you have taken when you become the governor of a state. So you may not be interested in where I want to start my own explanation.